Windy City Report, where you at? Windy City Report, where you at? That's the title of this video. And in case you haven't been following this channel, Windy City Report, he reports on all the Chicago news, not just all the gang news, but just stuff that's happening in the city. And if you follow this man's channel, you know who he is. And mysteriously, his YouTube channel disappeared for a few days, but eventually it came back. Now, he could have done this manually, but this also could have been YouTube. YouTube does these kind of things where your channel goes down and your channel goes up. Maybe someone strike them or somewhere along those lines. I really don't know. Honestly, we just want to make sure when you see the report, he's doing fine. He's okay. We do live in Chicago. If you're from Chicago, your head's on a swivel 24/7. And this man, he is a target just based on his old videos. Okay? If anybody knows how to reach out to him, please reach out to him and try to find out if he's okay. Now, the problem is he doesn't have any social media. He said it himself. He used to have social media, but he since then deleted all that. No Instagram, no Twitter, nothing really. Only a email that he allows people to email him for suggestions and feedback, video ideas, all that, collaborations. But okay, so anyway, guys, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. And as you know, holiday season is here. Christmas is coming up, and Black Friday has already passed. But things are getting crazy out here. Not really for the people of the city, but more for businesses and also these packages. So, first bit of advice, obviously, if you're ordering stuff from online, make sure you're home to receive that box. You know, FedEx and UPS, they don't knock on doors no more. So, you know, just be ready to take that box inside so that way nobody takes it. Also, you got to be careful getting to your car, coming from the store, because there's people out there who not are just breaking into businesses and looting and stealing what they want, but they're also seeing you as a target, easy target. That way they don't have to go in the store and do it. They just go to you and take your stuff. So just be careful out there, guys, and keep your head in the swivel. Like I said, we're in Chicago. A real sad story. A 3-year-old boy died after falling out of the 17th floor of an apartment building on 1100 North LaSalle. Now, if you don't know where that is, this is apparently the near north side. I never go around this area, but this is right before Division Street, right on LaSalle Street, real close to the lake. So if you ever driven on Lakeshore Drive, it's somewhere down north in that area. Now, how he fell out of the building, apparently he ended up pushing out a screen of the window that was open, and he fell 17 floors down onto the bushes. Now, they did take him to Lurie's Children's Hospital, but he did not make it. Real sad story, especially right before the holidays. This happened on November 24th around 10:40 p.m. So who knows what could have been going on that day. You know, a lot of people in the comments are saying that why is the window open during the wintertime? This is bad parenting and things like that, but they still have to do an autopsy. It's reported that the parents don't have any sort of history or records with domestic abuse with the child. Actually, the name of the boy is Lamar Roach Jr. So condolences to the parents, to the Roach family. Another story coming out of Roseland. Now, Roseland is down in the hundreds. This is Juice WRLD's old neighborhood. I never go down here, mainly because I know I shouldn't be going down here. Roseland is a dangerous neighborhood. You have to get past more dangerous neighborhoods to get to Roseland. But the story is a 14-year-old was shot and killed multiple times. He was shot on 110th and Wentworth, I guess near his home. Now the mom, whose name is Delisa Tucker, she said she had always feared that there was going to be a death in the family. And for her son, 14-year-old Kevin Tinker Jr., unfortunately, that became true. Now, very sad is that the mom, she went to go light a candle for his memorial, and on the way doing that, she also got shot. So it's not reported that there's any connection. This is an investigation, but this is pretty common, shooting at people going to memorials for gangbangers. So if you know anything about gangbanging, which I'm not claiming that I do, but the memorial is pretty much a target for any of the ops to come to you and light you up. Now, the dad, he said that his son wasn't in game banging. He was a good kid. He played video games. He liked to use his phone and stayed in the house most of the time. And that's very believable like this. So who knows what could have happened here. Now, there is surveillance video that was released. And in the surveillance video, they showed two suspects in a gas station. Looks like they're trying to buy something. And throughout this entire video, they're clearly looking suspicious. One is wearing gloves, and really it's not even snowing yet. It can be seen that one guy is wearing gloves. I mean, it is winter and it is cold, but really there is no snow right now, and people are wearing jackets, but his body movement is just very strange. Nothing normal. Like he's touching his nose, he's looking around, touching his mouth. They seem pretty nervous. They end up picking up a charger. There is a GoFundMe for Kevin Tinker Jr. and his mom, Delisa Tucker. So I'll put that link in the description below. So if you want to donate to the funeral for the mom and the son, it's a very heartbreaking story, and really that just big reminder that living in Chicago, especially in Roseland area, you always have to keep your head on a swivel. And back to the topic with when this is a report. So uh, wherever you are, man, we miss you. We like your videos. We want you to come back, and we just really want to know if you're safe. Uh, Now, if anybody knows that email that he dropped supposedly in the video, please put it in the comments below. Try to email him. I'll try to email him. He does have some recent interviews. One with a guy's YouTube channel called On the Quicks. Looks like they were in a library. The audio is not too good. I did listen to that one. That's the most recent thing that he has. But he doesn't say anything about taking a break from YouTube or anything like that. That was exactly a month ago, apparently, that it was posted. And it is a in-person, face-to-face interview with a guy. But he does talk about him being, when he did a report himself, he does talk about him being a target and how people are always trying to slide on him in the DMs, trying to trick him. Hopefully, this is not the case. Really, there can only be a few scenarios. Either one, which is the worst scenario, that somehow he was shot and killed, someone slid on him. Really hope that's not it. Number two, he could be locked up. He could have gone to jail. Who knows? You don't know me, you don't know him, you don't know anybody. So this stuff could happen to anyone. So That's probably the two worst things that could have happened. But we're hoping at least he's okay. The other thing is that he could have taken a break from YouTube, but he was pumping out these videos pretty frequently after he created this channel. In case you didn't know, he did have a channel before where he deleted all the videos. Maybe I'll make a video about that another time. But this is a new channel, Windy City Report, and really, he was being pretty consistent with these videos. He did also mention that he was getting his teeth done, and he was going to be talking kind of funny, but he was already making videos while his teeth were like this. So apparently he got all his teeth removed and replaced. So I don't think that is the case unless something else happened. Yeah, so let's just hope for his safe return to YouTube, his safe return wherever he is. Hope he's all right. We just want to make sure you're good, man. So anyway, God bless, guys.